Hey folks, I actually have the remote, or not the remote, the, I don't know, I guess we'll see. Hang on, if this is still up. Okay. Um, I guess I should check to make sure you can hear me, first and foremost. We'll do that in a second. I actually have my microphone this morning. If I would have had it earlier, you just would have heard me griping that I was waiting for somebody to show up, even though I didn't ask for them to come over. But I mean, uh, I talked about it to them, and it's just kind of like, just FYI, you know, don't assume that I have nothing to do, you know. Because I had said earlier when I woke up, I streamed a little bit this morning before my kids were up, and I said, I was in the chat because my kids were still sleeping, and my son could sleep. My son could probably sleep right here next to me in the bed, and it wouldn't have mattered, if I was chatting to y'all. My daughter, on the other hand, man, she hear a pin drop, she'll like freak out. So, um, uh, she hear people talking like 3 doors down or whatever. It seems like. So yeah, she's, hey buddy, I want one of these. Everybody is like, I want a Mubari. No, I want this. This is what I want. Come on. Come on, buddy. And you'll see why here in a minute, because we're going to take him right through and hopefully not get murdered. We're on hard mode. We will be playing Douglas again. This is Douglas. This is Douglas and Inquisition. And I've been avoiding him because I wanted him to romance a specific person, and unfortunately we have landed in a romance with somebody else that I was trying to avoid with him because of the way the relationship pans out, I guess. And but he's with Dorian. He's with Dorian. Um and we're just going to stick with Dorian because I guess I just want to see how he'll take it. Um He'll take the news as to how the relationship pans out. Is that Druffalo still back there? Okay, good. I want this Druffalo. That's what I want. Screw that Mubari. That ugly thing. I mean, Douglas loves his Mubari. Well, Loki, if you don't know. Douglas is Hawk from Dragon Age 2. And he loves his Mubari Loki, but oh my god, that flippin' thing from... You get to see him later. Where the hell's the thing? Hello? There it is. You finally get to see one up close and Trespasser, and it's like, whoa, God, what happened? It's like got slapped around with the ugly stick. I can't see the... Douglas, can you get it? There you go. Oh, you jerk. Fuck it. I hate those, not the Desire Demons, That's one that, did we have Desire Demons in this one? I think what always kind of irked me about the Desire Demon was... God dang it. Hang on, I gotta... Where people get zapped somewhere. Was the way they looked. Because it wasn't actually about sexual desire. It was about fulfilling all your wants, and that's not what I wanted. Speaking of wants. Your innermost desires, not about being a... If you even want to call that sexy, it was, I mean, that honestly, that's just a gross mess to me. But um, it's just, I don't know. Ooh, I like them colors, baby. We might go with that later. Um, this was just, this is just what we had. This is like his first armor, right? Yeah, it says right there, first armor. Um, so I'm trying to make some room. Make some room. There. I just sold stuff, so I don't know how I'm so chock full of junk. What's the Druffalo? Come on, buddy. Sweet puppy. I think I just called him a puppy. I think I kind of did. But kind of like Bubby. Puppy. It was weird. Okay. But yeah, no. That Mubari of Cullens. Oh my god. And that's the funniest part about it is like, did you guys go back to the original model? You know, from like the first one, it was bad. It's just bad. It's just bad. I'm trying to remember. I need to go over here. I don't think he can get through there. Where'd he go? Come on, Dip. I think his name's Druffy. Come on, buddy. I want one. I want one so bad. Come on. Stop playing in the water, fool. See him over there? I don't know why he's always digging in the... I need to figure out where to get death root. I can't upgrade my garden though, so... Seeing as I was like my 500,000th playthrough. Come on, buddy. I want one so bad. This is what I want. Like I said, Douglas loves his Mubari Loki, but... This is a new Douglas. He wants a Druffalo. He's not Ferelden. He wants a Druffalo. Come on, pumpkin. Oh, I don't know why. It was like a grass blade or something blowing in the wind, and I thought Cassandra had thrown a stick at it. I was like, why would you do that? Or wheat, I guess. It must have been wheat. Somebody's mowing the lawn. I'm gonna have to shut the window. Come on, Druffalo. Shut the window. I'll walk while I close the window. Not only for y'all's sake, but for mine. The smell of decapitated grass. And I have a feeling I completely and utterly hate this smell just because I'm highly allergic to whatever they're doing. Like cutting the grass. So come on, buddy. Into the pen. Why did you go that way? Alright. Be good. Don't get lost again. I killed those demons for you, I'm pretty sure. Let's check the map. Yep. They will not bother you no more. Okay? Did I should have done this too. Yes. Actually, yeah. Okay. Like, I'm pretty sure I finished that whole thing. Okay, be good. Kisses. We'll pretend it's ours. Since we saved him.
Thank you. I appreciate you finding her, and I'll see to it that this never happens again.
Better not. Bye, babies! I want Druffalo. I want a Druffalo so bad. Did you see it? I don't think you saw it, though. I mean, maybe... You know, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy trying to kill things, but I've seen it before, so I wasn't, like, paying attention. Who you? Just some random dude? I'm thinking they updated the game since I actually played it, because there seems to be a lot more details that I never noticed. Like farm wandering around. Anyway. Um, and there's a lot of like effects and stuff that I don't remember actually ever seeing before. So, but man, when I would play this, I would play it like non-stop. So the game, it might have been my PlayStation holding out than necessarily the game. So, like, you'd be 12 hours in, and I'd still be sitting here playing, and... Oh, I never checked to see if y'all could hear me. I could be talking to myself for all I know. But, let's see. And then I'll just move it back to the chat, because I just can't afford to be streaming and watching at the same time. Turn it down for the camera. For y'all hearing my commercials. They ain't paying for two people. Can you hear me? Hello? Yep. Good. Okay, now go away. Oh. Please leave. Thank you. Yeah, but Comcast putting limits on stuff now, it's just like, welp. Get out of the fire! What's wrong with you, woman? Oh my lord. I love Cassandra. Okay, I didn't. Douglas wouldn't have, DA2 Douglas. He would have, like, beat the slapping hell out of her for stealing his BFF. What was that? The spider waiting for y'all to go to bed before I dragged you off. Seriously, I need some death root. I don't think you ever had. What else do we need to do? I think I need to go up to Red Cliff, and that might be it. Oh, well, maybe not. Okay, let's just go over here.
Have you heard from any of your Kirkwall associates, Varric?
You're asking me? So you don't read my letters?
You're no longer my prisoner, much as you like to act like it.
Yet I still get all the suspicion.
I am not without sympathy, especially given recent events.
Why, Seeker, I would never accuse you of having sympathy. By the way, I tend to refer to my associates as friends. Maybe you're not familiar with the concept.
I can't remember if I set up John and Varric to be friends or not. I know I set up John to be... I need to see if my PS3... I just hooked up my PS3 again. I need to see if it works, because I need to play Douglas again, and I need to play an aggro hawk. And I might as well play John to see how I would actually play him. And I might actually be able to get through without romancing Anders. I just played Douglas so much with romance. I mean, honestly, once I made Douglas, I played Douglas. That was it. So, I played Douglas probably enough times to play him 4 times through, even though I've never finished his playthrough. I have finished playthroughs, don't take that the wrong way. I just never finished his because his game glitched out, and he never got his champion hood. So, yeah. Apparently we've been in here before. Excuse me, madam. Okay. But yeah, like I said, Douglas would not have liked Cassandra at all. Like I said, he might have slapped her over the head or something and taken Varric away. But assuming he probably spoke to Varric before he found Cassandra, that was unnecessary. Let's just assume that's how it played out. Do we not have the quest for Vivian yet? We must not. He'd probably be friends with her. Doesn't see no reason not to be. She's ambitious. She's a beautiful, ambitious woman. Hello? I'm guessing we must have grabbed it already. Because there's no... There usually is a... There would be one of the quest markers there, and there's not. Okay. Get off the pillar, please. Thank you, son. But yeah, I only have so much time. What irritated me this morning was that I had said that I was going to stream as much as Douglas as I could in the next 3 days, because my kids will be home for summer break. And have I passed it? My kids are going to be home for summer break, and like I said, I had just said this morning I was going to see how much of him I could stream. And my best friend sends me a message saying she's going to come over, and I was just like, you did not inform me that you were going to come over. And then she's like, oh, I'll be over there when I finish playing my game. And I'm just like, okay, wait a minute. This is the second time, like, in a week you have, like, assumed I have nothing.
Might
I
be
wanted
something
to.
here. Better take a closer look.
Leave me alone, you... I wish I could block numbers. I don't even know who that is, but they keep calling me. Hey, jackwagons. Not good. Uh-huh. Again? Ugh. Luckily we're heading off to... We're heading off to, Redcliffe. Excuse me, goat. But no, she had sent me a message. Well, I had called her, because I was trying to figure out, you know, when was a good time to actually talk to her. And come to find out, she was actually, like, playing Magic the Gathering with her buddies at work. I didn't know she was doing that, and it was the thing, I was like, so I told her, I was like, it's not necessarily you have to tell me everything you're doing. I'm just surprised I didn't know that's what you were doing, you know? And so I was just like, I'm just trying to figure out when's a good time for us to talk, because we need to figure out, you know, stories and things like that. And, so... But yeah, she came over, it was like 2.5 hours later. So, I was a little bit peeved when she showed up. And I told her, you know, that, you know, I didn't quite appreciate her just assuming that I have nothing to do besides wait around for her to show up. So, I should have grabbed this already, but let's check. Like I said, that was the second time this week. It's like I told her, you know, I had errands to run the last time she did it, and she didn't even know that I had left to do my errands and came back, because I just, at that point that I had left, assumed that she had forgotten that she was supposed to. She said she was gonna come over. She said, if I remember, I'll come over. And I was just like, I just had assumed she had forgotten. And so when she came over, like 3 hours later, I was just like, what the hell, man? You know, so it was like she didn't even know that I had left and came back after running my errands, waiting for her to show up. So yeah, I was gonna. I don't think I can get in here yet. We need some more power. All these sisters. What are y'all doing over here? Oh wait, those are dudes.
I'll ask
Wait,
around
no.
again tomorrow.
That's
Well,
a sis.
let me
No,
know
it's
if you
a-
find one.
Oh no. I don't know. I don't know. I can't ask, so. Ladies and gentlemen. And
We'll be joining up soon, Your Worship. Thank you for all you've done.
Good day.
shoot. Get away.
I remember the first time the dead walked these lands, when a blood mage poisoned our leman. The ashes of Andraste herself brought the Arl back from his enchanted slumber.
I remember too. I remember as well. But again, I can't remember. I think I had Idonia and Jonathan.
I do
'Cause
not
I don't-
suppose you found my Senna's shrine.
I did do.
I know it is a long way to go.
I cleaned Senna's shrine and placed the flowers.
You did not.
May her ashes be gathered by Falundine and carried safely.
After all the long years she carried me, thank you.
That's exactly what it says over there.
Do a foolish old man too much kindness.
Not foolish,
Thank you,
man.
friend. May your Inquisition do as much good for the land as you have done for me.
Not foolish. Okay. I need to sell some crap. Excuse me.
Joining up soon, Your Worship.
I'm sure you
Thank
will.
you for all you've done.
Hello, bookman.
Everything on the surface smells so wet.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that. He lives underground. I think I have all these. I want to buy them again. I mean, when we have like $300,000 to spend, we will come back and buy them. I just need to sell. What? What is? I know I'm carrying stuff around. Okay. That I should have. Not. I think at this point I'm selling everything that's gray. Because I'm either going to make them something or I will. I mean, you can't really. But. See, we're still at 30. We need to go back and travel for Come on, babies. Let's go. But yeah, it's like I already know how the relationship with Dorian ends.
This isn't going to go away if we don't talk about it.
And I'm not saying ends, but like when you come to the end of the story. But
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
Your ram has gone missing?
Yes, I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
Aight then. Oh man. Okay. Jack your junk? No? Okay. I already jacked your junk apparently. Watch out, baby.
Good day.
I wanted to avoid romancing Dorian because I knew this idiot would fall like head over ass for him.
Good day,
Um,
Inquisitor.
good day. But I'm just afraid he wouldn't be able to handle. I'm just afraid he wouldn't have been able to handle. I need a masterwork. I need this. A masterwork like this. I don't have one, and it's making me sad. I need one really bad. Me? Anyway, I knew he would fall for him, but the way the relationship kind of goes.
I know, Mother.
It's like I know him. He would be insanely unhappy because he would choose to go with Dorian and not continue his work.
Good day.
So
May it be with you.
to him, that would be far more important. He was never out to look. I mean, that's my baby is the ever reluctant hero. He is never out to save the world. Not once. Wasn't there another quest? Okay. There says there is. What is this? I mean, he's all fine and dandy if that's what Dorian wants to do. If Dorian wants to save the planet, he'll stay right by his side to do it, but again, right by his side. So I'm afraid he's gonna get his little heart broke.
Perhaps you're right. Joining up soon, Your Worship. You should go to Denerim. All you've done.
I'm not going to leave for Denerim without you. Nonsense.
Denerim? That would have been a nice place to go back to. Although Val Royal was really pretty. I mean, when I first saw Val Royal, I was like, wow. Really, Cassandra, take care of this bitch.
Make her watch over you.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Ta-da-da-da.
What kind of cut are you getting from the gross? What kind of protection are your suppliers offering? The Inquisition could use someone who could move goods around quietly, and we could protect you.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers? All right, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Are you mad, bro? He looks funny. I was like, I liked the way he looked at first, and now I'm just like, there's something about him. Are you mad at me, Cassandra? I don't think she is. I think she would have done the same thing. Whoop. Hiccup. Okay, we're done here. Let's go home. Pack away all this junk. Go to the war table. Sounds like they stopped mowing. Which is weird, because there isn't a lawn around here that'd be small enough to mow that quickly. I need to upgrade the garden.
Stefan finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end. Smiled, said he smelled his mother's turnip stew, and slipped away.
We're still very early in the game, so we still get actual conversations.
There is a rumor being circulated.
What?
I find it hard to credit, but it suggests you and Dorian
Are what?
romantically involved.
Are you asking because you're jealous?
I was simply concerned, nothing more.
Concerned?
For your reputation and that of the Inquisition, I'll happily leave the matter in your hands.
Oh. He flirts with everybody, so... Oopsie.
May I ask you about the Chantry?
It is difficult to say what becomes of the Chantry now. They have no Templars, no leadership, and no one left who is worthy of succeeding the Divine. It has fallen apart when everyone needs it the most. I ache to think what this will mean in the days to come.
Do you really believe the Chantry is worth preserving?
If you ask my opinion, it is. Absolutely. Cast the Chantry aside and new problems replace old ones. We will have learned nothing from history. The people need stability, and the Chantry needs a new purpose. Andraste had a dream for us. It can still be achieved.
So what should that new purpose be?
A dedication to what is truly important. Instead of building cathedrals and sewing gowns for the Divine, the Chantry used to spend its coin feeding the poor. If we are to spread the Maker's word across the world, we must do so with open hearts and open hands.
That sounds rather idealistic of you.
Does it? I do not think it's so unachievable. The Chantry has many good, honest people. They just need direction and inspiration. They need to be freed from centuries of adherence to tradition and ceremony. A chance for renewal is at our fingertips. It does not have to come with utter chaos.
Will the Chantry replace Divine Justinia?
They will try. Once the priests withdraw for the Grand Consensus, it is against Chantry law for them to emerge without naming a new Divine. Sometimes it takes days, or weeks, or even months. The problem now is that no clear successor to Justinia exists. All worthy clerics died with her at the Conclave.
So what happens if they can't agree on someone?
Theoretically, they will argue until exhaustion takes them or they see reason. Practically, however, if the Grand Consensus goes on too long, the Chantry will crumble. Any cleric with ambition but little sense will see this as her one chance, and plenty of such clerics exist. We shall see what happens. The Inquisition must act in the meantime.
If they do choose a new Divine, will you serve her?
That depends on whether she would have me. I am a rebel now, remember? And even if she would, I do not know. It would depend on what type of Divine she is. I am no longer in a position to follow blindly, and no new Divine could expect such obedience now.
I'm surprised you rebelled against the Chantry.
I left my own order when they took the wrong path. It is no different. But in neither case did I stop caring. Indeed, I care so much that I feel drastic action is necessary. I suppose history shall one day judge my actions.
Thank you.
Yeah, he flirts with everybody, so what the... So that surprised me a little bit, because I wasn't expecting it.
Right. Everything looks in order?
I ran it. I didn't write it.
Hey, Turkey.
Your worship.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
You're cute.
As you
pumpkin.
were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
I don't know why. I think he's adorable. Okay. Oh, this. Yes, please. Thank you. I hate these. It's just like, do I seriously not have anything better to do
We are honored to serve.
with my resources than those things? I mean... That was cute, though. Are you jealous?
I asked Mother to
Gathered quite the
and she
collection.
said you're wrong.
Wonder how many are in the
Does
set.
it matter? They're just stories. We fought demons. They're real. And they died. The Maker doesn't die. He doesn't do anything. And that means he's real and old gods aren't. Go talk to Giselle again. I don't understand this shit.
I think maybe bugs me about him a little bit is he always looks so angry. He shouldn't look angry. Should look like a sarcastic, flirty pain in the butt. That's what he should look like. Give me my new garden, please. I need to plant deathroot. Screw the chantry. Yes. Thank you. Huh? Oh. I don't know why I'm growing this, but it's probably for a reason, so we're gonna leave it. Let's put Deathroot over here. Okay, nope. Wait, is that not something I can grow? Oh no, we got a problem. Where do I get that crap? Oh no. Okay, what's the thing I was growing? I think it's Arbor's Blessing. Let us... What? Okay. Because that's actually something we need a lot of for... I think it's the regen potion. Okay. Whoop. Seriously though, now where the fuck did I get that death root? I thought it was something... I thought it was something I got to pick up. I wanted him to romance Josephine. I really did. And now he's with Dorian and I can't break him up. That's why you have to go wait. When we go back to Nightmare, when we bring him back for Nightmare, we'll go for Josephine. Because, like I said, if he reacts the way I think he'd react, I don't know. If he doesn't believe me, that's what's gonna happen. The bassoon's blade. Oh my. Okay. Alright, send him out. I felt bad! Earlier, I think, when we talked to him, and I thought maybe it would be a joke, and it wasn't. And I felt so bad. He was like, "Who are you again?" And the guy was so down. I was like, "Aw, poor baby Sutherland." Or you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but
Any
yeah.
word?
Nothing yet.
Yeah, he was like so sad. You didn't know who he was. It's like, poor baby. Ugh. Okay, let's go see if we can upgrade any. Well, one, we need to jump off some junk. Two. Come on, honey. Let's go for a walk.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Should I post more guards outside your room?
That should be unnecessary, Inquisitor. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
I think his voice is throwing me off too.
Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
2.5 hours, I think, but no one's counting.
Oh, dear. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
No one else here has your experience, Josephine. Or your stories.
I'll try to curtail their length next time. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
I did that earlier, and then I redid it because I was like, oh no, I didn't get to flirt with her, and then I found out I was hooked up with Dorian. I was like, ew. So I think his voice is just throwing me off. Why did it seem like he had... See what... There was a quest marker for some reason. You see it? Oh, it's because the war table's down there. I think. Yes. I think that's what it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's the saddest thing about it is I've not seen the Josephine romance. I've heard it's pretty good. Um, I think he would be utterly happy with her. There's somebody who can dish out as much BS as he does and read his BS. So, oh, that's cool. No, Prophet Laurel. We need Prophet Laurel. Wait, well, that's Rashvine. That's what we need the Arbor Blessing for. And that, yeah, hell yeah. So we'll leave the Arbor Blesser going. We need Prophet Laurel, it looks like.
Not trying to step on your toes, you know.
Should have already synced earlier, but maybe if I pick something up. What is this? What is that? Is that a big sword? No. Oh, this says it's a dagger. What? Wait a minute. Douglas? I might give it to Cole. Oh, it's a dagger. Ha! Oopsie. Okay. Keep it for Cole. Think. Nope. We'll leave him with that then. We'll just store everything. Just gonna stuff that there. And for right now, again, we'll just stuff it all in there. Okay. I'm not interested. Not interested in going through it right now. What time is it? Oh man, it's getting to be that time. Oh yeah. Plus, not only the best friend, very.
Battling the demons of paperwork? That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't even know how to deal with all this. Just make something up. It'll be fine.
Oh, so we're saving the world through bullshit now?
Yes.
All right, I can manage that. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please tell me you aren't going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Okay. Sometimes I like it. I like his looks, and sometimes I don't. I don't know. And again, I think the voice is just throwing me off big time. Because I went with the deep... Because Hawk's voice is deep, but it's also British.
Could I adore you more? Probably not.
I need to talk to you.
Just talk? Such a pity.
Come on.
I was hoping to steal a moment alone with you.
I need to talk to you, he says. Have it your way. But let's go where 100 onlookers won't think I'm stealing the Inquisitor's soul.
Oh God, thank God. No, remember, I don't know if you guys remember last week when I was playing Ellen, or Ellen Daria. I always call her Ellen because usually I don't have an Ellen Daria because of the whole elf. She's an elf. She is an elf, so. But to actually have an Ellen Daria is nice sometimes, considering Ellen is derived from Ellen Daria. But anyway, there was this thing going around saying that Dorian was like 23. And I was like, there's no way in flippin' hell and shit that guy is 23 years old. Harding.
Going well, I hope?
So who's Scout Harding, really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that thing out there.
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montilier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
I have to go.
Cutie. I love Harding. If I could have romanced a dwarf. Even if it would have... I would have been a dwarf for her. She's just cutie muffin.
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
Can you tell me more about Saharon?
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Talva Shoth, my people, and the Vince. You were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
Poor baby.
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
Tell me about the Talbashoth.
When Canary can't handle the fighting in Saharan or lose faith in the Qun, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the Qun to stay civilized.
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue. I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me.
Yeah.
I'm doing my job.
Right.
Serving the Qun out here. I'm not some bandit. I am nothing like them.
What are things like for the natives of Saharan?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. He was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Saharan.
See you later, Bo.
Nice talking with you, boss.
We don't need those chargers. We've soldiers enough without sellswords.
Look at their captain. Of course. What good could that bring?
Mercs are mercs. Can't trust any of them. No cause but money.
I hope that's the case with a leader like that.
Get off, you bunch of snots.
Could be better.
I mean, to sit there and think that Bull might not hear him right there. You know? Come on. Hey, Sarah.
Your wish is something, something.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that Solus, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
Are you mad at me? I hate when they say things like that and I get all paranoid. It's like, are you mad at me? Oh my god, what did I do? So.
Right. That's why.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Aha! I found your book. Hey, wait, is there another book downstairs room?
Well, let me know if you find one.
A breath-caught smile from the enchanter as the candle lights. The walls are safe. She will never be hungry again.
I'm crazy.
Can you explain how your mind works?
Yes?
Walk me through the way you help someone.
I start by listening. I hear hurt, feel it fretting. Some you can solve by giving something, food, a blanket, sleep. Some are intangible, terrible tangles that catch on a crack, fix it, festering, and the person makes a pearl of pain. I shake it loose. No pearl, no pain. They can hope, they can heal.
Sometimes you say things that relate to other members of the Inquisition.
They remember me. Their eyes stick, some more. They want me to be. Varric is quiet inside. He pulls me more to hear, makes me a person, calls me kid, a friend. Solus, bright and sad, observes and accepts. Spirit self, seeing the soul, Solus, but somehow sorrows.
What do you sense when you focus on me?
You're too bright. Like counting birds against the sun. The mark makes you more, but past it, war and weariness, blood and battle. Life learning to lead, clash, kill. And past that, the weight of all on you. All the hopes you carry, fears you fight. You are theirs. It must be very hard. I hope I help.
It must be sad, feeling everyone's pain all the time.
Why?
Isn't it?
No. I help. I find wounds and heal them. I salve, soothe, save. I see pain and make it better. How could I not be happy?
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Everybody's been giving me great, greatly approves, and now they're like being butts. Don't do it. For what? Yeah, see? You see how he walked up there? Look, they're both trying to walk up there. It's just like, stop it. Who be you? That's obviously Kunari. Hi. Who are you guys? I mean, that's usually what I put Dorian in eventually. That's what Elandari is wearing too. What is her? Look at their helmets. Who are you folk? Oh, they never said anything. Talk to me. Okay. Hello. Are you mad at me? You have something to say, don't you? Just standing there. Yep.
Gloat all you like. I have this one. Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you. Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Calm down, crazy.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Having fun, you turkeys.
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better. Really? Because I just won. I feel fine. Don't get smug. There will be no living with you. I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
No, thank you.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. And between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition, or related matters.
To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
I believe this one is yours. Well played.
Cooper. You know, if they didn't win, I would be tempted to cheat. Just to see what happens. Because I have a feeling he's gonna, like, find out, you know? And then he'll be mad. Your loving brother, Cullen. Okay, Pumpkinhead. Bye-bye. Let's go argue with... Yell at Subwith. Hey, butt.
Hello.
Hello.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
Why not?
Privacy, caution, concern about the direction of this Inquisition once our work is done.
Then don't tell me. I wasn't asking as part of the Inquisition.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If Corypheus destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade. Ah, Inquisitor, that is why I joined, not why I stayed.
Well, it's not the worst reason I've heard to go out and enjoy life.
I'm glad to hear it. In truth, I have enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train to flick a dagger or an arrow to its target. The grace with which you move is a pleasing side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
You're saying that you became friends with pride and desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
You trust these spirits not to possess you the first time you accidentally make a wish?
Do you trust your friends not to turn on you?
Well, yes, but they're people.
Ah, of course.
You know what I mean.
Are people only people because they are flesh and blood? Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Spirits are bound by their nature. You said it yourself. They're shaped by contact with real people.
Just as Liliana was shaped by contact with divine Justinian. As those who serve the Inquisition are shaped by you. If I change your mind in this conversation, does that mean you're no more real than a spirit?
You've thought about this.
On occasion, yes.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay, hang on a second, guys, I'll be right back. That was kind of funny, though. I mean, Douglas is basically kind of saying, that's not fair, you've thought about this. I mean, you gotta think, the Souls probably had this conversation before, you know? So, yeah. Hello? Where am I? Lord Wolseley. Well, we're going to, Yep. We shall take the lovely Sarah. Actually, can I? Okay, good. Sarah is wearing some god-awful warden armor right now.
Inquisitor.
What? I don't think she even has... I might give her this armor if I can make him better armor. What is he wearing? 181. Okay. Question of the hour. I don't think I've ever done this. Oh, he's wearing... Okay. He's wearing his, stuff. Okay. Oh, I was looking for Sarah. What does she have for a weapon? I think it's standard something. Yep, shadow bow. Okay, let's, whoop. Actually, I want to take those rings and stuff out. What's up with the ball? And we are going to make sure she's properly geared too. He had... Okay.
Inquisition?
Nope. No. He looks weird in that. No. This is what she's wearing. I can't. No. I don't... No. 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 See, this is... Oh, it can be a masterwork. Sweet. Maximum stamina. Ooh. Might do that. Nope. Let's do that for somebody else because we get in our kitty collar soon. Nope. We might save that for later. Yep, he's out. Thank you. I need to adjust that alarm. When I reset my phone. Was that the only one? I don't think this changes anything. Oh. I don't see any changes. So we might go with this. With fingers crossed. We're still really early in the game to be trying to use anything else. Okay, we got 211. Again, don't look at, now that we have the ability, okay, so we'll just use the bear hide. Now that we have the ability to dye our armor, thank God. I don't look at it anymore when I'm making it outside the stats. Fingers crossed. Oh, damn. Wait. Reading. I don't think we...
Almost gotcha.
Let's... Whatever... I think she has armor... We can take the... things off. Oh, shit. Yeah, because see, he's got... Remove. Remove. Okay. Yes. That's what she has. I think she has... Oh, she didn't have any... Oh, here we go. Oh, it didn't have one. Okay, fine. You're getting... You're not getting redo. You're getting the other one. Baby doll, that's what I needed to do. Put your shit on. There you Where's Sarah? Sarah. There you go. Ooh, that's... it's better than what it was. I mean, that bulky, huge stuff. Okay. And we'll see how we'll tint his armor. Oh, we didn't make her a... we need to make her a bow, too. I think what gets me about this is, like, it's so much better, than this one. Sadly. I think, though, we're just gonna try and go with this one for now. Use another iron bark. It's like we can only do 139 right now. So we're gonna do 54, 30, 62. I think we might do... looks like we got the most iron, so we'll go with that. Does it... I think everything's tier 1, is it? Yes? Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing, is it's like, it is kind of... I mean, she's wearing orange right now. We kind of need to give her that, too. Yeah? I think this is a red. Actually, I freaking know it's red. Or we can do the onyx. Let's go with... I think we'll go with the orange. I don't... We only need enough to tint, I think, after that. Critical damage. Flanking damage. Sunder, critical chance, critical damage. Okay. No. Do not waste our dragon stuff. I don't know why I always save, like, I hoard it all up in the dragon stuff and then never use it. I know I can get more of that. I can buy it. And yeah, I know there's other places to get the stuff too. Poop. Fingers crossed. Ah. Okay. So. Here. Alright. Kind of works. Okay. Oh, she did. I was gonna say she didn't have any accessories. Winter pack, spirit resistance. She's got a thing. Let's put that. Let's give her that. She's got a. She don't. You know what? Just because those are the only two we got right now. And fuck it. Keep her in that one. Alright. I don't know. Donk. We don't have any runes on us because we put
This
them
is where
away.
a smith should be.
I agree. Whee! Pull these out. Put these away. Sarah Dorian and where are we going? Oh shit. I think Bull needs some stuff too. I don't know if we have, that's the problem. I don't know if we have enough for him to get the shit he needs. Strangely enough, I really like him in this armor. What are you doing, kitty? I like him in this, but I mean, what did they do to his waist? It's like they sucked it in. It's so weird. No. Oh yeah, I can't wear that either. I mean, look at him. Look how large he is. Now, no. It's like, is that a corset? What's going on? Refined Battle Master. I always like this one, I think. No. No. I don't know what the difference is between this one and... I mean, 'cause at this time, there's no difference, and I might as well just go with this one. 215, 215, 215, 215, 215. Again, what do we have the most of at this point? The Onyx Iron. Okay. Stagger, maximum health, melee defense, stagger. Showing up. Stagger. Move that. And ranged. Resist. Cinder. Fire. Cold. Ranged. Ranged. It's 6. Me. I think I can buy Nug Skin though too. So. And again, we'll just give it a try. I don't think I have enough. So I'm pretty sure that's what I need. See, I like this armor too for him, but it's fine. Tip. Is that the only one? I don't have two? Well, alright, honey. 23, 30. Alright. Oh, 30 it is. There you go. Strength. Constitution. Strength. 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 Constitution. For right now. Ah, okay. I gotta stay awake. Afraid that if I don't, that I will miss picking up the kids. Yeah, that was the other thing that pissed me off this morning. Is my sister sent me a message saying she forgot and traded hours. It's like, maybe you forgot because, you know, you haven't picked up the kids at all. So, I think I put all my accessories away too. Sorry, boo. You just have to suck it up. What do you have for a weapon, buddy? Not you. $142. Yeehaw. 226. 234. Axe of the Dragon Hunter. 234. I'm not giving that. That's so weird. $234. 234. 234. 234. 234. I think I'll just go with iron. So it doesn't look weird. Still, it looks kind of strange when you have like metal. 6 strength, constitution, strength, 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 constitution. Stagger, armor penetration. Attack, stagger, attack. We're on with attack, I think. And you. And we need flanking. He's not gonna be flanking. Sunder, critical, critical, critical damage. He knew what I was gonna say. There you go. Alright. Okay, so now he has a weapon. There you go. Okay, so now he has a armor. I don't... give me that. Oh. How much you got? There you go. Iron Rule. Maximum health, constitution, melee defense. Go with this. Magic defense, range defense. I thought he had read. Let's go with the magic. Give him a good all-around start. There you go, honey bunch. Okay. And womp. Just need Sarah. Okay. And then Bo. Dorian? No, you're good. Okay. This is why it kind of pays to pay attention to what's on a weapon before you sell it, but sometimes I just sell them anyway, because it's like whatever. No. Strength, cunning. Just go with strength. Okay. That'll do. For right now. Now, you come over here. And if I can get it to come up. I'm not sure I want to change that. Oh, there it goes. What about this one? Doesn't seem to be changing anything. Oh, yes it is. I see it now. Over there, above on the shoulders, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. It is, kind of. That's weird. It seems like those are going to stay green, aren't they? Which, if that is the case, right? It's going to stay green? It doesn't seem to be changing. Looks like his pants stay green. Okay, well. I wish I could zoom in a little bit. Nice. Right, leave it. Let's go with that. And leave everything else. It's a bear. In the middle, I guess? I mean, it's iron, or at least it should be. I think. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I didn't think. I think it's like cotton or something, isn't it? I couldn't remember what it looked like. Oh, it's lamb's wool, I guess. Yeah, it looks like lamb's wool. Okay. Alright. Dorian, honey, what are you wearing? Yeah, I think I called it his first ugly robe. Oh my goodness. Actually, Sarah, you look just fine, honey. Not better than you did, anyway. First ugly coat. That'll do. I think he has actually silk too, maybe. I think that is silk. Again, it looks like... Oh, he's got two. Okay. We'll leave it for now. Alright, pumpkins. Let's go. Off to do things. Oh, Sarah, Dorian, and boop. You know what's funny is it's like, it makes sense that Harding's there with you. You know what I mean? She might be a scout, but she's your scout. You know what I mean? You want your best scout probably with you. Scouting things. You know? Just makes sense that she's back home waiting for the next deployment. And she's a little cutie.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad?
Well, shit.
Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
More walking corpses. At least they won't be a surprise.
I nearly stepped on one in the grass the other night.
Ew.
Before it started moaning. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Look. Okay, so boo. And Dory didn't have a point, did he? No, okay, good. Come on, you cheeky butts. Let's go.
I've news, sir.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Yes. An actual thing, not just, please give me all your stuff. I don't need the Ballad of Sir Wolseley pulled up. I am not going to be a happy camper if my daughter comes home. She has practice tonight. She sometimes forgets. Oh, I had enough already. Oh shit, I might as well turn it in while I'm here. Miss me? Kitty! That's cute. Murder knife! Where do I get the death root?
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Yeah. Apparently we're completely out of iron now. Sad face.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake. Swimming?
That was helpful. There's a boat right there. Let's just jack it. What's wrong with you people? I think this would have all been all about that. Oh. He's a thief.
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour. If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Sir, are you sure we can't help the village?
Our orders are clear. If we can't find Warden Stroud, we return to the commander with all haste.
Still don't feel right.
I know, but if I
If
judge
you-
our orders rightly, harder decisions await.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus's plot to seize the order.
They didn't strike me as excellent actors, no.
I hope Hawk's warden friend has answers for us.
What, Dorian? If you haven't taken Blackwall with you when you come here, I would suggest doing it. Take your offerings. Bye. Hello, madam.
Did you see how the Grey Wardens saved me from those corpses? They're amazing. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
Please don't.
You want to join the Grey Wardens now?
Oh, Baker. You're the Inquisitor. But yes. The Wardens are heroes. They saved me from those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
By joining the Grey Wardens, you can't think of something less lethal?
You actually want that? I mean, they're heroes, but fighting that stuff all the time.
Don't do it.
Find another way to help people. The Wardens have problems of their own right now.
Yes, your worship. I'm sure there's something else I can do to help.
I mean, I feel so bad.
I swear I'll avoid the Wardens, Inquisitor. Thank you for the warning.
I feel really bad because any other time it would have been like, yes, please. But then, oh my god. If you let her, it's just like, what? Because, you know, that's the thing. It's just like, guaranteed, first time through, people probably let her join. Because you hadn't talked to whoever. You hadn't talked to the warden you're supposed to be meeting yet. So it's just kind of like, sure, go ahead. Sure, go ahead. The Grey Wardens are awesome. You know, and it's just like, oh god. You know. After that, it's like, oh, no, 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 no. Please don't. Oh, sorry, Bull.
How many did we lose? No one this time. Did you see? The corpses are coming from where old Crestwood used to be.
The amount of people we lost back during the Blight. Not surprised.
Is that it? Isn't there usually like a second wave? Oh, fucking heads.
A moment, your worship.
Me? Can I help you? They always do that. They're like, can I talk to you? And then they don't talk to you. Sometimes be that way.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Make her, if something happens.
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud?
Yes.
Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
There's plenty of houses, I'm sure.
And to you.
You know. I mean... They act like people dying left, right, and sideways. I'm sure there's a house or two available.
Are the corpses still out there?
Oh, yes. Right. Oh my god. Oh, we ran into, I'm pretty sure it was that elf lady later on. We came down the mountain.
Please! The mayor could use your assistance.
Okay. We were like right here. And I think we ran into the elf lady like right here. And she's like, Maker, bless you. And then it was like, BAM! Right beside her. It was like, oh my, I'm not sure that was, he was a very happy Maker.
The Inquisitor. Oh,
Yep.
Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village.
We need to leave later to get your sister, so. And the cat's trying to kill people, I think.
Here to stop the undead.
We are, right? We're not just gonna leave them.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake. It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village. Killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain it? There must be some other way.
There's not. There's really not.
You'd have to evict
Yeah,
the
I guess so.
bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Trust me, I've fought worse than bandits and the undead.
Then I have no choice. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, Your Worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper in the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
I wonder if that was intentional. How much water's running down that bookcase? Because I'm just like, That's not a very good, useful bookcase. The Anderfells. I'm so tired right now. Sarah, honey, you have to be cold. I mean, I'd worry about Bull, but I'm pretty sure he's fine. That's the thing, is like, Douglas is running around and... Oop. Oh, there she is, right there, see? No one is to approach the dragon again.
May I be with you, Inquisitor.
Please don't.
Thank you for all your help.
I thought I was gonna get struck by lightning again. I actually have that as like a really short clip on my YouTube channel where it was like she said that and it was like boom. It's like, oh, I don't think the Maker is with her. Or he's saying he is. I don't know which one it was. thought this was a... There it is. Whoop. Oh. I is the Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. I am Sister Vaughn. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
Have I interrupted a funeral service?
We lost many friends in the first attack. There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
Just shifting. Shifting. My best friend's
You
getting...
want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
Oops.
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
What did you mean by finally drain the lake?
The undead returned, only after the light in the lake appeared. If we want to stop them, we must investigate. But the mayor sent no one at all. I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us.
Until later.
Andraste guide you.
Memory of the drowned. Blooming tide. Sorry, it's kind of... My best friend, we talking about Final Fantasy 15, and she's close to the parts. She's very close to the part where I just started bawling my eyes out and then never stopped, so.
Crestwood is finished. The sooner I get away, the better off I'll be.
The store's not open yet. It's fine.
We haven't had visitors since the trouble started.
But I don't... She was saying that she, See, once I had gotten to... I was on chapter 8, and I think I was done with the chapter 8. And pretty much when I was done, I hit chapter 9, and I played all night. But I was crying the whole night, too. Because it was just like... I couldn't handle it. I just couldn't handle it. I mean, there was some expected kind of things that happened that was just like, man, if you ever played a Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy game, some of these are like, duh, you know. But, you know, I had spoiled myself on one particular thing that had happened, but I was kind of glad that I had, because I wasn't expecting the when it happened. And I would have freaked the fart out if I didn't know anything. Like, my kid would have woke up to me ranting and raving. Hopefully without a broken TV or a broken controller. I thought... Oh, here it is. Poor mage. The people are assholes.
There's the keep the mayor talked about. And the bandits.
Gate open, no patrols. Risky, but we could rush it.
Gate's not open yet, Dick. Why do you say that? Huh. Got myself. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. That's the thing, it's like, I could have played for hours earlier. And then, I mean, like I said, what I was planning on, and I still could have took my nap. And then, I mean, she didn't show up till 10:30.
Five more dead last night. We'll not be able to hold out much longer.
Do you think Nadia made it out?
I don't know. The road's not much safer by day. Five more dead last night.
Dude,
we'll not be able to hold out much longer. And what are you standing there for? Don't you have somewhere better to be?
You know what's funny? It's like, she's the only one that does that. It's kind of weird. I'm like, get out of here, freak. Why are you eavesdropping on me? Oh, my leg is numb. I don't like that. Sweet Jasper. Sweet, sweet Jasper. I think I'm going to take my headset off for just a little bit, guys. Because my ear is starting to hurt. Okay. I'll still be recording, though. And I'll still be in the chat, so.
Want me and the rest to see what's left in Crestwood?
Good idea. None of those farmers are starving. What's that?
At the gate!
Must grind your gristle the Elder One is some crazy Vint asshole, huh?
I'm not thrilled to discover we should take those old legends at face value.
Guess he thinks the modern Imperium is a real letdown, too.
Why wouldn't he? Tevinter once covered all Thedas, its glory only matched by its depravity. It'd be like Koslan showing up and learning the Qunari didn't conquer the world after all.
Yes. Priesthood's been trying to explain that one for centuries.
Drive them out!
Reinforcements!
Where'd you go?
Flush them out!
Eat it! Eat it!
Look out!
That's all of them.
We could throw the Inquisition's banner over the battlements. The villagers may not even object.
Payday, yeah? Let's get some merchants in your new house. Your people are fast.
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
When's this spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
I should be going.
Another time.
Inquisitor?
Your worship.
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
If we clear the bandits out, more travelers. More travelers. More news for the Nightingale.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Comte Bayeux last week.
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
Yes, your worship. Now that their fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing the travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead. What's the next symbol?
do you make of that?
You're a scoundrel and a liar, Reeve, and probably a filthy cheater.
Is that all?
Take your money, you ass.
Any fresh gossip on Lady Janice?
Definitely a spy. The question is for who?
I think it's Virantium. With that accent, she's a marcher through and through.
She could be Antivan, maybe.
She's from Ravane.
And you know that how?
I slit her handler's throat in Val Royale.
Taker's breath. Was that your assignment 3 days ago? Come on, Cooper. Join us for a spell.
Inquisitor?
Ah, piss.
We're, just catching up with each other after an assignment.
Don't worry. I'm not throwing you out for a round of wicked grace.
The thought never crossed my mind, Your Worship.
No, surely not.
Quite you.
Inquisitor?
Your Worship.
Would you have guessed such a pairing?
Oh, yes. You're of command, noble names. Classically arousing in every sense.
Careful. Ear.
Of course.
A working nursery With not a space wasted, we'll want for nothing.
I think I'm gonna have to leave it there. Wait. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to leave it there because I gotta go pick up my kid. So, yeah. It's getting to be that time. And I didn't want to rush to try and start something. I probably could have done the damn, but I needed to drop off that stuff, so that's what I did instead. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.